last question. How do you feel after the rehearsal this morning?
Feel great. It's always energizing to play music with my best friends. It's the best thing I know. It's a little bit early morning for the show, you know. It's not the right time to play rock and roll 9 o'clock in the morning, unless you come straight from the bar.
Yeah, that's right. And you played in the center of Turin. What's the atmosphere in the city?
Yeah, we played on the street yesterday. It was wonderful. It was very spontaneous thing. We played a couple of songs there, and it was so much fun and very inspiring to be there. I think, well, that was my first time playing on the streets.
Whoa.
Like that. So I've always liked this street artist, you know, when they play somewhere, and I think it's fascinating. I always stay and listen a little bit, and you know, give them a little dollar or something. I think it's nice that someone makes the effort and to amuse other people. It's really nice music on the streets, and always every time I get inspired somehow, I just want to go and sing with them. You know, I get this feeling like I want to be part of it. So it was a really nice experience to play on the streets. And we played a little bit of Jezebel. We played In the Shadows.
Of course.
Then people started thinking, all right, I know this band. I remember now. And then we played an Italian song called Volare. And that was like,
my God.
Everybody in Italy, of course, knows Volare. Oh. So it was a success. It wasn't many people. I mean, it was maybe 20 people.
Really?
Yeah. It was, we just picked random place, you know, it wasn't,
okay.
I don't know, we're just like, let's play here. And then, you know, we want to see what happens. It wasn't really about getting a big audience. It was more just getting some reaction from the people who walk on the street and like, oh, is that the band?
How was to write this song for you in particular? What inspires you to write songs?
To make rock music?
Yeah.
I think, you know, being Finnish and from Finland, the climate and that of course has a effect on me and us. You know, most of the time of the year it's very dark and cold. So I think, you know, it's very common that, you know, people play instruments because they can't go out and play soccer or something, you know. So that has one thing to do with it. And then I think Finnish people just seem to like stronger things. Like everything we eat is very like salty or somehow strong tasting. You know, we have this bread, it's this dark bread that it's very like tough, and you almost break your teeth when you eat it. And if we have this candy, it's not the normal candy, it's very, very salty licorice, like very spicy candy that only Finnish people love. And when it comes to drinking alcohol, we have this very strong alcohol we like to drink. And also when it's about music, people seem to like a little bit like stronger music. So there's a lot of rock and metal bands in Finland, especially metal bands.
Yeah, I mean, Finland always sends, I mean, last year they sent a rock music to Eurovision, this year again. So do you think it's because of that?
Well, we had to first go through the national finals in Finland. So they were like all kinds of different music styles, you know. They were urban, they were like alternative, like pop and everything. And I think we were like the rockiest part, and then another rock band. But anyway, then the people of Finland voted, and again they wanted to send a rock band. I don't know. It's just
happening.
Yeah, it's just a taste of Finnish people, you know.
And can you please talk me more about the message behind Jezebel? I know it's a biblical figure and a biblical reference, but can you please tell me more about it?
Yeah, the name came from the Bible, and the first inspiration of this Queen Jezebel. But then our Jezebel is more like a modern person, in this case, a girl.
Right.
But it could be a boy, anyone. I find myself to be Jezebel. I call myself Jezebel, you know. I think it stands for something like being independent, being brave, being strong, being energetic, being rebellious, all these kind of qualities that that's sort of like that you have to be to survive. For example, trying to live a life of an artist. Being an artist is not easy for anyone, but it's the best way, I think. It's fun and it's tough sometimes to make living, you know, but being an artist, kind of going against the grain, not having a real job and not going the normal way. I think that's being a Jezebel for me.
Great. And I mean, what's the meaning behind the yellow and the dark colors on stage? Because I'm curious.
Yeah, the yellow is like little, like a hint from the past, because when we started the band, and even like 20 years ago, year 2000, beginning of 2000, I used to have a yellow hair. We used to have yellow colors and much more colors, like all kinds of colors in our visuals. And then now there's been a very long dark period when we only like had black everywhere, just very dark. And now this song came up, and also Empu, our new guitarist, she's very like somehow she brought life to our band when she joined us last September. So somehow she brought some color into this, and this new song Jezebel is very like a kind of a positive song. So we wanted to bring this yellow color back for this song. I think it fits this song because also yellow and black is a very like a toxic combination. So in a way, it goes well with this Jezebel character, who is very like dangerous and still very beautiful. Like you want to be with her, though she's gonna destroy you, you know. So it's like some kind of a drug or something.
And can you tell me more about the dynamics of the group? Because Empu, she's joined the band in last September, so I'm curious about how is everything doing.
Yeah, going so well. I mean, feels like she's been with us for way much longer. Like somehow there is a connection, or there was a connection even before we knew each other. Like I've
your
known
mothers knew each other, right?
Exactly. Maybe that is the secret. Yeah, my mother knows her mother, and we have gone to the same school, but different times. We are a little bit older, and I think we left the school. It was like a high school, and then she came, and we had gone to the university or something. And so she's from the same area, and she's lived a kind of similar life because she has started playing guitar when she was 5, very young age, and she has played in different bands, also in quite successful bands in Finland. She had a band called TikTok, almost like TikTok.
Look, yeah.
Yeah, she's always like, oh, it's so complicated. I had this band TikTok, and now it's TikTok. Anyway, she had also some experience of touring, and you know, that was good because she knows what it can be like being on the road, and you know, it's not always as glamorous as it is here in Torino, you know, with Eurovision. Wow, everything, you know, we have all these stylists, we have makeup, we have clothes, and we have red carpet and blah blah blah. This is really fancy here.
Yeah, one of my questions is like I would like to know the difference between performing at the Eurovision stage and performing in a different place while you're on tour?
It's different, way different. Like on this stage, we just have the 3 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
We have to put everything in 3 minutes. And there's a lot of like pressure because you want to be good from the very first second. And it's different kind of a approach towards that. Like it's a different kind of approach. I like it very much. It's very nice. It's like making a live music video kind of.
It's like
and this Eurovision crowd is amazing. Like I can't wait. I think the next rehearsal already here, we're gonna have audience in the room.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's gonna make it way different. Like when you have some reaction from the crowd, because the Eurovision audience is very special. They know all the songs. They know all the lyrics. And
I mean,
I've never seen something like that in any festival. Well, thank you. But all the other songs too, you know, like it's like being on a festival, playing on the festival where everybody knows every song and every band. It's like,
yeah.
So they're so passionate about this Eurovision thing, so they study everything and they're so into it. It's crazy. But I really like playing our own concerts, of course. I even prefer that because then there's more time. We have our fans, you know, we have our hardcore fans. It's like it's so much, you know, it's so that feels more personal to play our own concerts, of course.
And it's not a contest.
Right, and it's not a contest. But I don't mind the contest though. I mean, I think it's nice because it kind of drives me forward. I like this competition thing because it's still a little bit playful, you know, like it's still in the positive way. It's a competition, but you know, no matter what happens in the end, it doesn't matter. Like we're all here and but it's good to have that because I always function better if I have something, if I have a goal in front of me.
Yeah.
For me, it's easier to like, you know,
fight for it.
Yeah. And
it's true that you are going to release a biography this summer?
Yeah, 1st of September. We will release a book, and I just read it. It's not finished because we're gonna write the last chapter about this Eurovision thing.
Oh, I want to buy it.
Yeah, so it's all the way from the, you know, from when we were born and all the childhood, everything, and then how we found each other. It's very interesting to read it, even to myself. Like I was laughing so much. Like there's so many funny things that I had already forgotten, you know, and it's been a long way. So it really makes sense to write a book about it. It's not been so easy for us always, you know. There's been struggles, and you know, people have left the band and almost about to quit a couple of times, and
you are stronger than ever now.
I think so too, and that's because we just kept trying and didn't give up. I think it's good to have sometimes low times, you know, like you can't always be winning because it doesn't feel like anything after a while.
Exactly. Last time in Portugal was in 2005. Do you Yeah, it's been a long time.
Oh my God, we gotta come back.
Do you plan to come back? Because we have so many bands here in Portugal.
I know. Yeah, I after these interviews, I promised to call our manager and
good.
and arrange a gig there because I love it there. It's a beautiful country, and yeah, I think because we're going to Spain, I guess. Anyway, like we should really come there. So far we have just released like first part of the European shows.
Yeah.
I'm sure next year we're gonna do another tour and many other gigs. So
include Portugal.
Yes, I hope so. I really hope so.
Thank you so much, Lauri, for this interview. I wish you the best because I really love your song. I've been singing for a while, you know.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.